How do? Sorry is the first word.
Yes, got a bit of a noise.
Garden,
Yeah.
lawnmower. The joys of living in the city centre, because that's where we are.
What a stunning day it is. It's been beautiful.
I know I am, but don't tell everybody.
Sun's out. Look at it shining on your head.
Don't go blind.
So this week's video.
Rivers.
Yes, so we travelled from Shardlow to Beeston at Nottingham.
Life jackets.
So we have to do different checks when travelling on the river to travelling on the canal. So yeah, as Paul said,
Because
have to wear our life jackets. We have to make sure the anchor's ready on the front of the boat. We walked down to the lock the night before to check.
Stay there. Live stream filming. There you go.
We walked down to the...
We'll move now. I apologise for that too, because he's got some power on it.
We walked down to the Derwent mouth lock the night before to check the water levels, and they were well down in the green, and then it didn't rain overnight, so that was good.
Yep.
Yep.
Sorry, I was thinking about another silly word to throw in on you just to confuse you.
You have to be aware of the weather and the potential changes when you go on a river. Thankfully the river section we were doing was only short and the weather forecast was okay. We started early to make sure we beat the rain that was forecast, but it didn't rain anyway, did it?
No, but it surprised Tash how quick we'd gone.
Yeah, we did do it quickly.
But I'm sure that's all in the video.
On some pieces of the river you have big electric locks with lockies on, and you use your VHF radio to communicate with them. We didn't have to on this section, but further up the Trent you do. Is there anything else?
No.
Engine
Push
checks.
the button, ring the bell.
You're too premature.
Oh, you see, now you tell me off for being too premature.
Engine checks, fuel checks, the bigger rivers on the bigger section of the Trent, the tidal
pilot
section. Well, yeah, that would be in London, wouldn't it? On the Thames and on the River Mersey. But on the tidal section of the Trent, there's charts that you download as well, so you know where the sandbanks and things are.
But we're not going that far up.
If you want to see more information about the Trent, if you go back to our video 25, it covers us doing the Trent and the tidal section last year.
She remembers the number as well, because this is well into the 60s.
72 we are this week.
There you go then. I've got a few to catch up on to watch.
So yeah,
best you do the same.
There's plenty to see this week, and we'll see you at the end.
So I best push the button, ring the bell. It's free to you, me, the Lockies, the River Trent, everybody here in the city centre and the world. So see you on the other side.
Just come out of Shardlow Lock, and I'm being a big brave girl with my big girl pants on, and I'm just tillowing on my own into the village to moor up outside our friend's house. Hope you're impressed. Preparations for going on the river. Paul's just getting the anchor out, and obviously we've got to wear our buoyancy aids.
So you pray you never have to use it, but it's cheaper than some of the ones we've turned around or could have had. The fold-away ones that take up less space. Like we turn around and got this. I won't say second-hand, but a pre-owned might be the.
So the anchor's on the top with all the rope and the chain, and then the rope goes around the front cleat on the front of the boat. Just leaving our mooring in Shardlow to head down to Derwent Mouth Lock. We did walk down there last night. Water levels are well down in the green, so that's really good.
We've seen a wide beam on the move today.
We have. First one we've seen for a very long time. We don't see them very often. Yeah, we're just following them down to the lock. And we're just hoping we can do most of the river before the rain that's forecast at lunchtime gets here. Shardlow is one of our favourite places on the network. It's a very pretty village. Beautiful pink blossom tree just here that we spotted when we walked down last night. The willow trees all getting their new growth. There's a garden just down here, this one just here, with the yellow flowers, has a miniature railway line around it and 2 moorings at the end of the garden as well. Just come through the floodlocks. That obviously gets closed when the conditions are not conducive to going on the river. Just come under number 1 bridge on the Trent and Mersey Canal. That means we're almost at Derwentmouth Lock. There is a queue for the lock. A narrowboat went down a little while ago. He's probably gone through, but then there's a wide beam that's just gone through. So we'll have to wait for them to go, and then we can go. Just come out of Derwentmouth Lock, heading on to the Trent. Some moored boats here on the River Trent. We've just come out of Cranfleet and going up towards Beeston. As you can see, moorings are different on rivers to canals, and they've got poles they moor against with rings on, and then the ropes move up and down the poles as the river levels go up and down. And the houses along this section of the canal are also up on stilts to prevent them from flooding as well. Just coming towards the end of this section of the River Trent, just coming up towards Beeston, and thankfully we've made it without wet stuff landing on us, which is really good because the forecast kept changing today and we weren't sure what it was going to be like. But you can see just ahead of us there the sign for Beeston Lock and the marina. So a few more minutes we'll be in the lock. I'm going to pop into the marina with our business cards, information about our cleaning products, and then we can carry on up to Castle Marina. And we have to say a huge thank you to Ben at Atherstone Marina. He's been absolutely amazing, really helped publicising our journey this week and the fact that we're going to be at the marina for the next 2 weekends, so we really appreciate that. So massive shout out to Ben, and we'll be with you shortly. Goodbye to the River Trent from us again for a week or so whilst we're in Nottingham, and then we'll head back out onto the other side of it up towards Newark in about 10 days time. Paul's just bringing the boat into Beeston Lock.
Morning. We're here at Nottingham Castle Waterside and Marina. It's an aquavista. We're trading, and we're out and trading already. It's quiet this morning. It's bank holiday weekend. The first one, the spring May bank holiday weekend. We're out trading with our new sign, our new flag hanging up or blowing in the wind. And the new aquavista agreements with the RCTA, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, I did get it right. Trading activities. So we're here. We've seen some friends. We've had a couple of boats go past us, go out. A little bit slow this morning so far, but easy to do because we can turn around and prep stock, replace what we sold from Easter, and also push on new stock. Yes, doggy friendly shampoo, eco friendly for the water. We can push new canal art, and also our new earring line. Look how good are they. Samples we try. Oh, and we've got the cards as well. Come down, see us. Well, look at our Etsy shop. We make to order. Tash is doing some socials. Morning. How are we? You coming down to visit us?
Sorry?
You coming down to have a look, visit us?
We're going to the hairdressers, but we'll come by and have a look.
I'll do mine at the same time, won't you?
Yeah, we only live on there, so...
Morning. How are we? Sunday morning, bank holiday weekend, the first one of May. And how are you doing? All right?
Yeah.
Cool. We're still here down at Nottingham Castle Marina.
You can see the flag flying.
Yeah,
It's
our new
a bit
edition.
of a breeze.
Yeah, just a little bit chilly. And we're here under the bridge, if you can just see it, in the shade. but it will
No
come
solar,
round.
but it's not a problem because we run the engine for a couple of hours.
It will come round a bit.
And it does protect
and
the stock being under the bridge if it rains.
There you go. Thanks very much, Ben, for thinking of all possibilities. Yeah. Right, we had a lovely day yesterday.
We did. We need to set up now, ready for today.
A few jobs before we start, one of which was putting the flag out. We've checked the cratches over for rotten eggs or stuff like that, because I heard a couple of voices last night, being a bank holiday weekend. I heard something hit something, and I thought, oh, it might have been a stone or an egg off the bridge or over the towpath. I don't know, but I didn't go looking because I was on my own and I didn't want to get into trouble, because that just encourages me in a little bit of paranoia. But that's what you get when you do something new in a new area. So we've got to do a couple of bits, getting ready for the wedding. We've got to go into the top of the boxes,
Get some jars out and
get
start
some jars
decorating
out,
them.
and then we can set up the racks. So less of me talking and more action, eh? See you in a bit. I've caught you. Yeah, so here we go. Making start while trading. We've had another day. It's Bank Holiday Monday, and we've both woke up and we've had customers, and Tash is making macrame stuff. What have we got there, Tash?
So this is a door hanger, pocket to hang on a door. So put mobile phone or television controls or bits and bobs in. It's on a ring, so it'll go over the door handle.
Cool. Space is all about being utilised on a boat, but it doesn't just need to be a boat. It could be a house, a bungalow, or even a loft.
Or a van.
Or a van, there you go. Plenty of things to do, think about, or even buy.
So yesterday I made banana hangers and fruit nets.
Cool. All on the Etsy shop.
Yep.
There you go.
And this will be when it's done as well.
So we're still down here. Fantastic. Well done. Carry on. Let's earn money. Yeah. We're still down here at Nottingham, and we're at Castle Marina. It's day 3 of trading, and it's doing very, very well. Oh, musical interludes too.
Sorry,
You're right, don't be.
YouTube.
All right, okay. So we're here next weekend. So that's the coronation weekend. It's turn round and come and see us, and come and see Ben, the manager, especially if you've got a boat and you might want to come and stay. Catch you soon.
So here we are leaving Castle Marina after a great day trading today. Weather's been gorgeous. We've been really busy. Been selling macrame banana hangers and fruit nets as quickly as I can make them. Sold lots of cleaning products, got lots of new customers, so thank you to everyone for that. We really appreciate all the support. What difference a day makes. Windy today.
Challenges ahead. I've got a narrow cut-in to get through to get into the marina.
We hope you enjoyed that video though. My challenge to myself this year, as we've told you, is to get more confident at steering and manoeuvring. But I am wimping out today because it is windy and it's very tight getting into the marina. I got in there last time, but I'm going to let Paul do it today.
Yeah, see if I can bump it instead.
We hope you found the information on rivers useful. Like we said, if you go back to our video 25, there's our full trip, 83 miles of the River Trent that we did last year. So if you're planning a trip, there is useful hints and tips on there and the links to places to get further information.
Excuse me.
Next week's video, I'm sure we'll be showing you some of this weekend's coronation celebrations and trading.
As if you won't be having enough of it.
And we're going back on the Trent, the other side of Nottingham to go up towards Newark.
From the football grounds, maybe we'll get a picture.
So we'll include some of that in next week's video.
Next weekend.
So have a great weekend. If you're celebrating the coronation, enjoy. If not, enjoy whatever else you're doing.
It's gusty up here. I'm glad I've got no air.
Thank you for your support. We do appreciate it. Sorry about the wind.
But I will say, push the button, ring the bell. It's free to you, me, Tash, and the whole of Nottingham and the world.
We'll see you next week.
Take
Bye.
care.